Hey everyone, you're listening to a brand new episode of the Case Closed podcast. I'm your host, Professor C, and as usual, we have a lot to discuss. I'm coming here to give you the big news that we've been talking about for the past few, months really. We've talked about being on a panel and being at one of the big cons. Well, this year we will be appearing at TACO 2015 in Pittsburgh, and we are very, very, very excited about this. I will be making the 20-hour trip up to the panel, and our panel will be on April 18th from 4:30 to 5:30 in panel room 5. So for those of you who are huge fans of what we do here as far as the Case Closed podcast, huge fans of Case Closed Detective Conan, I encourage all of you to come out. Like I said, I'm making the 20-hour journey, so I understand not everybody has the luxury to be able to do that, but if you're a huge fan of the show and you're a huge fan of what we do here, and as far as what we're trying to do with Case Closed here in the United States, definitely encourage you to come out and join us. Any details that we happen to leave out, we will post to our Facebook page, so I'm assuming everybody that listens to this podcast by now hopefully follows our Facebook page, so if you miss anything, make sure you stay tuned to that and stay tuned to our podcast for any news regarding that. Like I said, this is a huge opportunity for us to kind of go to cons and let people see who we are, what we can do, and the kind of fan base that we have. So, like I said, definitely a big step for the movement. 2015 is kicking off to be a great year, and we're just very excited about this. The next thing I wanted to cover here real quick, like I said, this podcast probably won't be too long, considering we're just trying to make our announcement. But I did want to kind of expand on something a little bit. I've heard, our last podcast, let me rewind a little bit. Our last podcast was talking about voice actors for our fandom, just try to wrap it up as far as the first 2 episodes go. I have not received any submissions regarding that. I definitely need some help there. I've posted a list of the characters we need, and guys, like I say, I want to get the fandom out just as much as anybody, like I say, but I need people to contact me that are actually willing to do the parts. Like I had a couple of people contact me and they said, "Oh, we'll definitely look into doing this," and then I never heard back from them. So, guys, like I say, this is a huge opportunity, obviously with the panel and expanding our footprint a little bit. But the fan dub, like I say, if y'all want to see it, you guys really need to touch base with me and figure out what we need as far as voice actors to wrap it up. We really only need 4 or 5 minor role voices to wrap this thing up, so hopefully it's not too much work. Obviously, anytime you go to do this, matching the mouth flaps, reading the lines and everything, that is difficult work, but I think we have the fans out there to do it. I think just we need some people to step up to the plate and deliver as far as what we're trying to do with getting this fan dub out. People can't just sit there and ask, "Hey, when's it coming?" If you want to contribute and you want to see it happen, sometimes you got to just do it. You got to think with your feet, and move. People want to sit there and say, "Well, this should have came out. This should have happened." You know what? This is a movement where it's about a group of people who come together, right, to support a series with Case Closed. And, if you want to see something happen, you got to take some initiative in doing it. That's why I do the podcast. That's why I do all the things I do in the community, trying to move and make a positive direction. Because I know that sitting on my ass and saying, "Oh, why isn't this happening? Why isn't, what's going on here?" It's not going to do anything. You have to do something in order to make a difference. So just to let you guys know, hey, caseclosed1992@live.com is the email. Again, caseclosed1992@live.com is our email. I will be accepting emails, submissions, anybody that wants to do voice work and wants to touch base about a character for the episodes that we're doing them for. Again, they're episodes 131 and 132. English count, Japanese count, it would be 124, 125. So right where the English dub leaves off is where we're trying to pick up. So, again, just hit me up, guys, about it. Big deal going on there. If we can get that out, too, before we go to Pittsburgh to do our con, that'd be great. If we can't, we can't. But, these guys, the only people that, in my mind, that have the right to tell me I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do are the people that have already contributed content like that. People that have appeared on the podcast, people that do things that mean something, like Travis setting up our panel. A big, huge part in doing that. I don't think this would be happening at all if it wasn't for him. People that have already contributed voices that they're just waiting to have their content put out there. They have a right to tell me when I'm not doing something right. But the people that don't want to contribute or don't want to, I guess as you'd say, feed the content kitty, I don't want to hear it. We're going to give you the opportunity to speak your voice, and we're going to let you be heard. We're going to let you be heard. So, guys, this is a huge opportunity. I am so excited about what's going on. 2015 is going to be a huge year for us, and again, I want to thank all the fans that do support what we do as far as the podcast and listen every time we put something out and appreciate what we're doing. I really do appreciate you guys for being a huge help to us. So, like I say, guys, this is a big deal. The movement is definitely going in the right direction, and we look forward to hearing from you. So, hey, if you're making travel plans and you're out there, hey, let us know. We might be able to meet up with you at the event and just hang out with you guys. So maybe if there's like a little pre-party or after party after the panel, I would definitely be interested to get in on that. So, like I say, if you're planning on going to the event, please let me know, and I will definitely touch base with you. Until next time, guys, I will see you on the Case Closed podcast. Take care.